Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. With all the energy around the technology talks today, we are here at day one of ET Auto Tech Summit in Bangalore, and we have the opportunity to talk to Mr. Mahesh Babu, who is the global CEO of Switch Mobility, which is the EV arm of commercial vehicle maker Ashok Leyland. Thank you for joining us today, sir.
It's my pleasure.
So we have seen Switch Mobility has about 300 e-buses running on the roads right now. So what is the plan ahead? Are you expanding to more cities? Like you talked about expanding to Hyderabad. So what is the plan for this year if you could share?
So we have actually 750 vehicles globally, about 550 vehicles in India. 300 vehicle is only in the city of Bangalore. All of them are operational electric vehicles running uptime of 98% plus. So we are very successfully running electric vehicles globally, both in London as well as in India. Our plans are obviously we are supplied the India's first electric double decker in Mumbai. Now we have supplied about six double deckers to Hyderabad. Looking forward to flag off and start the operations. And we are talking to many other cities. As you see, our products are shown in the market in the last 18 months are very reliable, durable, and it's performing the task much better than I would say the market expectation. So now it is for us to scale up. We are looking at multiple cities. You know, already we are in Ahmedabad, Patna, Chandigarh. We are looking at many more vehicles in Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, and we are talking to many state governments to see how we can partner with them on electrification and decarbonizing public transportation in the country.
Like you're a global player and you're expanding towards electrification. So are you seeing any specific challenges which pertaining to India, like as compared to the global markets?
See, globally, if you look at, let's say, in the bus segment, the government gives subsidy for buying the buses. So let's look at London or let's look at Europe, where we are in Spain. There is a government funding to buy buses. In India, it's a very unique model. We are talking about GCC running for 12 years. The challenge for OEM like us is to operate these over a period of partner with somebody who will operate this over a period of time. So we are set up a subsidiary called Om Mobility as part of the group, and they are going to run these vehicles going forward. The challenge right now would be, let's say, if we are adding up as a country 10,000 electric buses every year, we need about 20,000 crore investment every year, including infrastructure, working capital, everything. I think we need to look at funding. I think funding these projects over a period of 12 years needs a substantial intervention by the government. We have talked to the government. We are talking about payment security. We are talking about funding for all these projects. And then government is actively looking at possibilities of supporting industry in this area.
Right. So, what does your total overall the EV order book looks like right now?
Right now, we have about 1,800 orders globally, and for which will be supplied over next 2 years. And we are on ramping up to supply these numbers. And as we speak, there are many more tenders coming on buses. You know that by end of the quarter, we are coming up with the light commercial vehicles, which is the IV series, both 3 and 4. And think that will be a much more excitement to the last mile mobility segment.
So, as we are moving towards electrifications, we have also seen newer emerging trends like autonomous and connected, and probably they're also relevant to the fleet and commercial vehicle segment as well. So, how do you see probably the bus market evolving over the next 5 years with these new trends?
See, as I have spoken in the forum, actually the complexity of running a bus depot, let's say with 1,000 buses in a city, and meeting every single time the SLAs on time with the drivers and the bus running on the routes is much more complex than actually a software needed for running a car. So if you look at commercial vehicles, I think the uptime of the vehicle is one of the important things. So we do a lot of prognostic, diagnostic, predictive maintenance through software. We run a digital depot. As I said, we take about 2 terabytes of data every day from a vehicle, and we do analysis. We do digital twinning. We do a lot of work on. One is to do the energy efficiency part. Another is to digitize the operations part. I think we have learnt a lot in last 18 months, and we believe that we can build up this over a period of time, and the trend would continue. that electrification will drive as part of sustainability, digitization, and that will lead to an improvement in operations and efficiencies.
So, any newer plans or newer initiatives for the LCV market that Switch is taking on? Also, you were talking about the manufacturing facility recently. So, any change of plans there?
So right now, what we are looking at is utilizing the assets of Ashok Leyland. We have a facility in Hosur already, so we are going to utilize those facilities to make electric vehicles in the same facility. This makes economics for Switch and also a good asset utilization for Ashok Leyland and the group. So we will be building the IV series, both the electrification in the existing line, and when it goes up, I think when the volume goes up, we will look at a independent facility at that time.
Yeah, you showcased the IV series at the Auto Expo this year. Yes. Just one last thing. We have been seeing the commercial vehicle market moving positively this year. Any kind of headwinds or tailwinds probably. What is your outlook for this year?
I think when the economy grows, commercial vehicle industry grows along with it. I am seeing both the commercial vehicle industry as well as the electric commercial vehicle industry. Both are at a very critical stage this year. You have seen the growth in electric buses. The light commercial vehicle is yet to pick up in electrification. It's going to start this year when we launch products. Our competitors have some products in the market, but we are going to scale up in the coming years. So I'm very positive of the future. I think the only industry, EV industry, which will grow at a CAGR of 40-45% in the next decade is going to be the electrification industry. So I'm very, very positive that this decade is going to be critical for our growth.
And how much growth are you expecting for Switch per se?
We have always grown more than the industry last year, and we became the number 3 in the bus segment within just 18 months. I think we will continue to do the same efforts in multiple segments.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining us today.